code of conduct is a process where you actually promise that you will professionally do your job, professionally making sure that whatever you deal with, that it will be professional, ethical, and that you will do it with integrity, which is a direct link to one of our values. When we look at code of conduct, you might have asked yourself the question, say, why code of conduct? Where does it come from? Why now? You actually, when you started with your contract, when you decided to join the GPL, you basically made that promise already. When you sign your contract, you say to your contract, you know what, I promise that I will commit myself to any project, any function within the GPL that will be asked from me to be able to present it wherever I go. And that is in itself a code of conduct because you've made that promise. So my plea to you is basically to say that when we talk about code of conduct, it is a way of doing, it's a way of talking, it's a way of dealing, a way of behavior that you need to make sure that you conduct and commit yourself within the organization. Now, one of the processes that you might find or ask yourself is to say, you know what, where am I going to see this? What is it? Is it a piece of paper? Is it something that I need to read? And I want to make you happy and say to you that there is a workshop that has been developed, a workshop where we are going to roll it out to all GPL staff. And my plea to you is to go and attend that opportunity, because when you are in a process of where the whole process is actually presented to you, then you understand more. You have opportunity to ask questions. You have opportunity to say, but what does it mean for me? Asking the question and say, tell me how will I need to perform to make sure that I actually do it the way that you want me to do it as part of GPL. Now, we also know that GPL is not a building. GPL is you and me. And because we have that responsibility, we need to make sure that we stand up and we behave so that we can keep the reputation of the GPL to its best and for what GPL stands as well. And that is not only while we are working for the GPL, but also when you are out there and you have any GPL clothes on or any attire on or any discussion with anybody around the GPL. The code of conduct introduced to all of us so that we can live by it. But what does it mean to you and me? It means, we give you opportunity. It means that nothing is in the dark anymore. There's transparency. It links directly to all our values. It links to integrity. It links to your commitment to become competent. It links to the fact that you will respectfully talk to anybody and deal with anybody and behave respectfully with one another. And that is important. It's also accountability. It's part of, make it your own. Make sure that what you do is according to what the GPL stands for. And with the repositioning of the GPL with regard to become a purpose-driven, a performance-driven, and a people-driven organization, this project is also to come to you as the people of the environment and say to you, let's see how we can make sure that in the new way of doing GPL, in the way of introducing a digitalized organization, what is expected from you at the end of the day. Now that brings me to an opportunity to tell you more about learning and development, because when we talk about learning and development, we always think, it should be something that I go and visit. I need to go and sit in a room. I need to basically have a facilitator there. And it's not only that. Learning and development is an exciting world. It's a world that we provide you opportunities through reading, opportunities through visiting Google. As much as we think that Google is a process that people think they know what I talk about, some of them do. And from this process, we are going to provide you with a learning and development process in the future where we want you to be part of it. And not even the future, currently in the past as well. But we found that we are reluctant to do that, but to be committed and to be competent in the way that we are living this code, we need to have the competence and the knowledge to make sure that we get it. And with learning and development, we provide you with opportunities to basically visit through MS Teams training on policies, which is mandatory. The code of conduct that we're talking about that is coming to go into the workshop is mandatory. Mandatory means we have to know about it. We have to make sure that if we do conduct ourselves, that we have the knowledge to be able to conduct ourselves. And only through learning and development we will be able to do that. And so my plea to you is to go, and when the opportunity comes, to actually attend those sessions. When I provide you with an opportunity to attend new policies that has been approved by the board or even through secretariat, take that opportunity. And in your functional job, in your role that you play with, the opportunities is there to know more, to build yourself for the future in this organization. And we're talking about career development, we're talking about bursaries, provide you with opportunity to go and study further. We provide you with the money that you don't even have to take out of your pocket, and we pay for it. All that we want you to bring is to bring back the knowledge that you had and that you gained from your bursary. Bring back the knowledge that you gain from any functional training that we're giving to you. And functional we mean is that the role that you play every day. What are those things that is important for you? What are those things that's important for the GPL to perform? And we want to make sure that we get that competence in the organization. And we just want you to bring all of that back and make sure that if we do basically perform, that we perform according to the knowledge and skill that we have and the opportunities that was given to you. So if there are any other projects around learning and development or training needs analysis, get involved. We want you to be that person that the organization wants to see as, you know what, you are committed. You live the code of conduct. And after all, they do say that knowledge, skill, and things that you learn on a daily basis is power. Do you want that power? And that's a question that only you can answer. And please, my plea again to you is take the opportunities that comes your way, because it's only to the benefit of you and ultimately to the benefit of the GPL.